Hey guys, I wanted to show you my collection of e-bikes. A lot of people say I've got too many, but each one of these e-bikes does do a different thing. And I just enjoy having fun with them. So we've got a total of 5. We started out with the Liberty e-trike. This was the first one we got some time ago, and it's been going strong. I've got it set up for Sue now, and I did some changing around from the original that Sue can ride it there with their bad knees. But then later on, I wanted to get a big fat tire one. So we end up, this is the Ehora. This one here has the bigger motor in it, the bigger everything. This will do about 30 miles an hour. It's a pretty cool e-bike. I really like it a lot. But this wasn't actually my second one. That was probably my third one. The second one was this Climatic. The Climatic is a very inexpensive bike, and I had to do some changes on it. It was only pedal assist. It didn't have any throttle only, which I ride 99% of the time with just throttle only. So I changed this around, changed it out, and now it doesn't have pedal assist, but it does have throttle only, and I've really got this bike tweaked out really, really nice. So then our most recent one here is the EB7 Elite. This was a very inexpensive bike. Again, a smaller bike. Someone said that it looks like the seats are too low for me. They're not. I strive to get the seats just as low as I can get them because I'm a short person. And when I stop, I want my feet flat foot on the ground. And so this one's next to the lowest one. And then I call this Nanner. This little scooter that I had gotten, that I love this thing. This is probably one of my favorite ones and one of the least expensive ones to get. And I've tweaked each and every one of them. I've added mirrors and seats. And if you notice, they all got the same fat tire seat. This big wide seat is comfortable. It fits your butt, and you don't get such a sore butt there. You can ride it. Most of them are very hard, and they've got them really tweaked out really nice. This is my favorite. I've put one of these on every seat. I recently added, as you can see, the backpack on this one. I just added that backpack because it had none at all, and I carry a toolkit here that's in case you get say a flat tire. It's got an air pump in it. I have the spray bottle that fixes flat. I've got my tools in it, and so each one of those I have a space to carry any of the tools that I need in this pack. So I moved this pack from 1 to 1 depending on which bike I'm riding. And as you see, this one here has a basket in the back. The pack will fit in there real nicely. The Climatic also has a rack on the back, and I can easily put that on and bungee strap it. Like, see, I bungee strapped this one on. Then the Ehora has an actual pack. This is a nice pack. It'll set right down inside there, my tool pack, and then I have everything I need, but it has room to carry some extra things that I can carry along with it. And then we've got the trike. Now it has a basket in the back. The pack will lay right in the basket, and then I just strap it in. And so whenever I'm out, if I have an issue, I can actually take care of it most of the time. So that's one thing I do have on every bike. And so as the dashboard goes, I've actually used this same mirror. This mirror fits on the end of your handlebars and tightens down. And I just use a mirror on the left-hand side. And then we also have, on this one, I have a light that bolts to it. And I like to do early morning riding, and that light lights up the whole road. So it's really nice. This one has a twist throttle. I've actually put this little thumb thing on it so you can actually hold that down and use that to run your thumb throttle. This has a red button here that you can go reverse with it. I put a computer slides on. Each one of these bikes has this same mount, and I can move the computer that keeps track of where I've been, a map and everything, and it sends it to my computer, and so I keep track of that. This one has the control panels from Liberty e-bike. Keeps track of your mileage and different things there. I added this bar here across to give myself more room. I do have a phone mount. I don't happen to have it on this one at this time. I've got all but enough for 2 different ones. I have to move a couple of those around. But I keep the phone with it if I want to make a call or just listen to a podcast. I can do that. And then over here on the Ehora, again, same mirror. These mirrors are great mirrors. I have a mount here to put on my camera, the camera I'm using right now. This has a rear view mirror on it that is electronic. I turn that on, see if we can get it to pop on here. It'll show me, here's a camera. You're looking at the wall right now, but this way I can see what's coming behind me, which is pretty handy. This is actually the unit itself that you start this up here, and you can see this is a controller for the bike. It'll tell you a different thing. I've got 500.3 miles on this bike, so I've rode it a little bit. And then this is the phone bracket here. This is a pretty cool bracket. You open this all the way up, which it is now. You put your phone in there, and it'll clip closed, and it'll hold your phone in good shape. And I really, really like this a lot. I have a blinker in the back and also a turn signal here that I can turn the signal off and on. Now each one of these bikes have a characteristic different to ride. This particular one, it sets very low, very comfortable. It goes 12 mile an hour as its top speed, and it's made for older people. It doesn't have pedal assistance, and right now it doesn't even have pedals. If you look down here below, I modified these pedals so that Sue can put her feet straight out and she doesn't have to pedal because she has knee problems and the pedaling just doesn't work. But this way she's able to hop on here, ride the bike. The battery lays here in the back. I have 2 batteries. There's one underneath and one on top that I can switch it out and go twice as far with these batteries. So that's pretty handy. The battery on Ehora sets right in here. It's built in. It'll come out, or you can charge it with it right in to it. But the nicest thing about the Ehora is, look at these big fat tires. These things are great. I go off-road with this. I've gotten in places that you can barely walk, and I have never gotten it stuck. It's really awesome. It also has shock absorbers on the front. It really softens out a lot when you get in these off-road areas that I ride into that a lot. And again, I wanted to show you on this one, I forgot, the throttle is over here. Just push the button down and that's your throttle to make it go. This one originally had a pedal assist, but it quit working. They sent me the part to fix it, but I'd have to tear the crank all out in order to replace that part. I'm not going to really do that. So I leave it the way it is, but I have it if I ever want to fix it. I can set the pedal assist up. Again, this is the Cyclematic. Again, the same mirror. I have that same mirror on each one. This is a very light bike. It doesn't weigh very much. I can mount my computer, have the bracket for there. Same with this one. I do have that bracket over here on this one. And I have a light on it because I do ride this one at night quite a bit. This one here I added. This did not have a throttle. And I've added this throttle on it. And in the process, I took away the pedal assist, which I don't use. And now I can just go forward with it. I don't have to have no pedal assist. I don't need it. I don't want it. It has a bell. Not much of one, but it's a bell. Now I made the dogs bark. Again, this one has all the things. It's a little dark here, but again, I have the mirror so that we can see what's behind us. The mount for my little bike computer, my phone mount, pretty much the same. The mount for the camera, pretty identical. This has a key turn on. You turn the key on, you can see there. Turn it on again, you got the headlight on. And so this is I call this nanner. This bike sets low. It sets, I'm to the ground flat-footed, very light, easy, has no pedals. So it's just push the throttle and away you go. The throttle is right here. Just twist it here and you're off you go. And then back to the EB7 Elite Plus. This is the newest one. Again, I have this, actually I've moved the seat down as low as I can get these. Has pretty much the same thing. This one's a little heavier than the Climatic, but yet it's a little more solid. This has cruise control on it. The two that has cruise control is this one, and the Ehor over there has the cruise control on it. That's nice. You just go certain speed, it'll kick in, and it's like, as soon as you hit the brake, it'll stop. Again, this is the screen here. This has a 3 position. You can change it 1, 2, and 3 in the speeds that you go with the mode. Also has a headlight. It's got a cool horn. I kind of like that. And there's the bike computer itself. I keep talking about this bike computer that, see, it twists this off and it'll go from bike to bike. But you shouldn't drop it, which I did. And since I dropped it, I wanted to show you on this one. Here's the bike computer. You just turn it on when you get going, but see, it just fits in that bracket the way you go. So you've got your bike computer ready to roll. And here's all the bikes from the back end of it. I've turned them all around. I have a charge station on the wall. Hey, each one of these have their own little charge station that I've hooked up here, that you can charge everything in when they're ready to go, including this one. That one's just laying over here. But what I wanted to show you is I have some safety lights in the back that you can turn on and make them blink. There it goes. See how that blinks? That's nice to have. You know, when you're out on the road, to warn the cars where you're at. This will do it. You know, on the e-trike, I also have one that I've mounted back here that you can turn that on. And as you can see it just to warn people, I'm here. You know, cars tend to, whether it be a bicycle, e-bike, or whatever it is, tend to not pay attention. This has a little different light. You turn it on here. And then up here at the front, if I turn one side, and you can hear it, I've got a turn signal. Go the other way. And we're turning to the left. I also have a flasher. See, I just moved these buttons here. And now we just have a flasher. You know I'm out there, so I like those a lot. This is the camera for the front view that I showed you earlier, where it has a built-in video camera. Turn this off, I just hit the button. I go back up here and hit this one more time. And that one's off. Again, with the little bike here, I've got another one. I can turn that one on. I have one of those on each one of my bikes. I put the one on the newest bike here at the bottom, and you can see that. It has a reflector on the back of the pack too. But these are very handy because this just warns people that you're there. Even my helmet, let's pull that down. I didn't think I would like this helmet, but with those ventilations, it really doesn't get hot. But see, I have this here on the back. If I click that, as you can see, it's blinking. So even your head's blinking. I have a place to put a GoPro up front. Turn that back off. But you can see it's all set up. Each and every bike has a different ride pattern. Every one of those rides differently. I actually use them all the time. I mean, these bikes get rotated. They all get right. They all have, I know this one and this one has over 500 miles on it. These two have over 300 miles on it. And this one's coming up on 300 miles. I have around 1,800 miles on all these bikes since last January. So they get rode every day, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a day. But I just want to kind of show you the difference. Somebody will say, well, why do you have so many? For one, because I enjoy it. And I've been using it part of the channel. But I just have fun with it. And that's the main reason that I do it and make some videos with it and have some fun with it. But hey, I hope you guys buy it. Hey, if you ever want an e-bike, you want info, let me know. I'll tell you what I know about them. And I've learned quite a bit over the last months. I'm no expert, but I can maybe lead you. Every bike's a little different, all different price ranges. I mean, you can get some of these bikes for like $499, $399, you know, upwards of $12, $13, up some of them are $2,000. I don't have no bikes that expensive. But there's a reason for every bike, and I really enjoy it. I like all the gadgets I've put on it and all the tinkering to do with it. So I just thought I'd do this little video and show you a little bit more about my fleet, the fleet of e-bikes that I totally enjoy. I have so much fun with them. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hey, I want to God bless each and every one of you. If you don't have Jesus in your heart, I invite you to invite him in. The best thing you'll ever do. It will last you an eternity. So guys, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends. Share it, give us the likes, and whatever you want to do to help us out. Good. We have an Amazon affiliate, so you can also, if you'd like, if you can buy something from Amazon, just click on our thing. It's in the link below, and they'll take you right to Amazon, and that'll help give us a little bit, help us support the channel. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time. Have a great, get a bike and go out there and do some riding.